So, how are we all feeling? Excited? Yeah, excellent. Weirded out? Cautiously curious? You're probably wondering, am I going to enjoy this? I see you all with the hats. Some of you may be wondering, am I going to be asked to join in? Yes. I can see, I've just heard the nervous laughs, and I can see the sideways glances. But as a psychologist and a performer, I've always wondered, what is it that inhibits people from giving things a go? What is it about those first impressions that scare you? Did you know it takes 5 seconds to make a first impression, and even less, 1/10 of a second to make a judgment about it? So how many of you have ever not done something because that's not what you do? Or not done something because what would people say? This is the whole problem with first impressions. Now, about a year ago, my colleagues, Patsy, a crisis support worker, and Gemma, a pharmacy technician, started our dance group. Our aim is to get people appreciating their bodies for what they do, not for what they look like. So, we welcome all ages, all bodies, and all levels of expertise. And we focus on getting people moving, building self-confidence, and steering clear of those negative impressions. Towards the end of the last year, we did our first showcase. This was in collaboration with the Age of Love cafes, pioneered by Professor Sharon Hinchliffe at the University of Sheffield. And these encourage people to talk about well-being across the lifespan. Very similar to the divorce cafes, the cancer cafes, the Age of Love cafe is a space where you can raise issues about sex, intimacy, and love, especially as you get older and gain support. And every week in class, we focus on body appreciation, improving mobility, and simply having fun. So, how many of you would call yourself dancers? Good, okay, maybe that's too formal. What about, how many of you would say you could dance? Yeah, good, excellent. All right, even more. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up. How many of you would say you could move with some sort of rhythm, even if it's the beat of your own drum? Okay. Well, this is really important because dancing or movement to music releases endorphins, endocannabinoids, dopamine. It makes us feel good. And in feeling good, we deal with life better. Joining in a class means you build coordination and memory. You meet like-minded people in a safe space. Just doing something creative, art, drama, music, dance, improves overall well-being and self-esteem. But here is the science bit. There is no correlation between competency and self-esteem. It's not, I'm good at dancing, therefore I value myself, but rather, I dance, therefore I value myself. So, I ask you now to leave those inhibitions at the door, to shed judgments, shed expectations, shed first impressions, and indulge me in a short routine to remind you that your body is a wonderful, beautiful, sensual thing. So, the way we're going to do this is, if you would like to do a modified version and stay seated, and I encourage the balcony, please do stay seated. And some of you will have props as well. But if you want to do the modified version, we will have Patsy and Gemma doing the modified version, but Gemma will be doing the version without props for the balcony. If you don't have a hat, you can use your notepads. Patsy will be demonstrating with the notepad for everybody else. And I would like to invite you all, otherwise, to stand up and to join me. Amazing. But if you don't want to stand up, that's okay, don't worry. And we're going to have a little bit of music just to get you feeling the music. So let's have a little bit of music first, please. Okay. Let's just start with a step clap. Good. All right, okay, let's turn the music down a little bit and we're going to start teaching you some of these moves. So, what we're going to do, if you've got a hat or if you've got a notepad, you're going to hold the hat with your fingers in the hole and your thumb on the rim of the hat. And you're going to turn that towards you and pop it on your head. Look at that, amazing. Same thing with a notepad. Let's try that once more. You've got 4 counts. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're just going to bring your head round for 4, very much like you're warming up your head. Lovely, lovely. You can hold the hat and the notepad on your head. Then you're going to hold the hat or the notepad, bring it down to your chest, and a body roll round. Absolutely beautiful, amazing. So we've just warmed that up. So let's put that all together. Holding the hat, are you ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, head round, and hat, body round. Lovely. Now, we put our hats down, or our notepads down. We've just warmed up our head and our body. We're going to stretch the right arm up and the left arm up, and we're going to drape it down the body. It's your body. Give yourself consent to do it. All right. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. Definitely excited. Okay. Right, left, drape down the body. Shake it off with a shimmy. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Brilliant. So now we have warmed up. We have shaken it off. We're going to say thank you to our body. So you're just going to point your leg in front of you. Now, you will not be able to necessarily reach all the way down, but just drape the hand up your leg and say thank you to your leg. It's worked hard for you. Drape. Yes, thank you, leg. Thank you, leg. Amazing. Other side as well. Drape. So left side now. Yep. Say thank you to that leg. Amazing. Amazing. You know, it's worked hard for us today. And then the next move is what is known as a grab and wipe. I like to call it a superhero move. We're going to hold onto our shirts as if we're going to rip open and show our superhero outfit underneath. We grab, and we just wipe it off. Wipe it off. Yeah. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And now you're going to turn to the person next to you or look at us, and that's absolutely okay. And you're just going to, with a bit of attitude, a bit of sass, yes, yes, yes. Love it. Let's try it. Let's try it without the music. We'll try it without the music. So grab your hats, grab your notepads. I'll count you in. All right. 5, 6, 7, and hat on. 2 on your head, head round. Lovely. Hat to the chest, body round. Excellent. Down. Right arm, left arm, drape it down the body. Shimmy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank the leg. 1. Thank you, leg. Yes. Other side. Thank you, leg. Amazing. Grab, wipe, look at each other. Yes. Yes. Now. Yes, well done. All right. All right. Amazing. This is the big test. We're going to do it with the music. Are you ready? Grab your hats or your notepads. Head. And chest. Round, hat down. Up, up, drape it down. Lovely shimmy. 2, 3, 4. Leg. Leg. And turn. Amazing. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, that's fantastic. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I'll invite you to take your seats. Thank you so much, guys. That was incredible. So, I'm not just a dance instructor. You may have I am a burlesque instructor. Isn't burlesque all about stripping? Well, the reason I didn't tell you that at first was because I'm sure you would have had some first impressions around that particular topic. And in the meaning I give burlesque, the way I see it is, it's a way in which we can express ourselves and express our bodies. But the main thing is, if we look at it in the way that we can think, do you know what? It's all about building confidence. We are more likely to embrace the wholesome and holistic benefits of dance. And, I mean, I only took up burlesque because as I reached 50 next year, I thought I'd better do a production that I could sit down and perform. So, now that you know first impressions are transient, they do not and must not define you, how many of you would say, do you know what, I can dance? How many of you? I've just seen you, I want the hands up, I want those hands up. Yes, yes. And how many of you may be now more willing to give something new a go? Yes, perhaps even burlesque. Maybe we'll take your names at the end of this session. Incredible. And just for information, burlesque was not always about stripping. Its original meaning is parody, and we simply see it as dancing with sass and appreciating your bodies. And I'm going to invite the girls to join me, because the only thing you need to strip are your judgments.